Okay, here we go with 75% boards or better with bridge teacher Mark Nehs. So we'll talk a little bit about the bidding. Um, we've got one spade opener, right? Clear, 611, 15, singleton diamond. All right. And then partner does one no trump forcing. We introduce our second suit, not enough to jump. Nice hand, but not enough to jump to 3 clubs. So we go to 2 clubs. Partner's 2 no trump response says, not too wild about either one of the suits you mentioned, but I do have some points. So maybe if you're high end of what you've told me so far, we can make 3 no trump. And I clearly am. Again, partners told me they don't have either one of these. So in theory, they'll have both of those. And as you can see, they do. All right. So here we go. We're in 3 no trump. And we get the 2 of diamonds lead. So we've got a double stopper in diamonds. So I decide to win the first one. And then you got a decision to make. And before I go on, I would like you guys to decide what you would do. Because there's plenty of choices here to make. Do you work on setting up the spades? You have 7 of them. Do you work on setting up the hearts? You have 8. You're missing the 10 and the king. In this one, you're only missing the king. Do you lead clubs from here? Because you want to remember to do that to lead up to strength. So I ruled that one out because we only have 6, which means they have more clubs than we do. So I decided to come down to hearts or spades, and I decided to work on hearts with the, and then how do you play hearts? Do you play the queen of hearts? And, it gets covered and you play it. And you set up in this, you'll set up their 9, I guess, when they would cover it, because it would go queen, queen, king, ace. You come back to the jack and you set up a trick for them. So I decided to play it. Again, hopefully you've decided how you would play it. I decided to play it 2 of hearts to the ace, because the other challenge I have is I may not be able to get back here for sure. So I'm hoping to lose the second one to the king, so I can preserve an entry. And that's in fact what happens. So I can get to the hearts with the 5 of hearts. And then they cashed their ace of clubs, which the ace of clubs was then in the right place, which was good news for us and everyone playing the same hands. But that now sets up that we're finding the club suit. So that was the other thing I was considering doing over there, which I'd have just done later, probably after I'd run the hearts here at this point in time. So I get rid of the 10 of clubs. I'm still optimistic that we're gonna be able to do something with the spades. 7 of hearts, so running the hearts. And now what? I decided to lead the jack of spades. And as you can see, East has it. They don't cover. And I need to decide what to do next, okay? Because this hand could have been holding off because I'm going to have a transportation challenge. So I have to decide what to do now. Because I could, if they did hold off with their king, and I cash the king of diamonds now, I would be in trouble because then the diamonds would be wide open. So I decide to finesse again, and I'm all good, and 11 tricks in. This turned out to be a 97% board. I think everyone's going to be in 3 no trump. So it came down to the play of how to play, of how to get bring the contract home. And hopefully you came up with the same plan and you would get the 97% board when you would play it as well. I'm not sure the plan that I came up with is going to be the best one all the time. But I do like to look at your long suits. Again, we had 8 hearts, and then it was how to play it, entries, not setting up their suits. So again, no trump play. You try to keep every suit stopped while you're setting yours up. And that's what I did here. And hopefully that's what you do as well on your way to better scores at the bridge table. So hopefully you like these videos. If you want to support this channel, I do have a Patreon account set up. $3 a month supports the channel, or if you'd like to participate in our monthly live Q&A sessions, $8 a month would do that. And if you want to play once a month with me, that's $40 a month. Patreon information is down below. Thanks for your support and enjoy the game. it's a great one.